she got her sentence? She just got sentenced 9 years
I got a buddy who got
in prison.
10 years for a RICO Act for selling weed in Ohio. So I don't
Mhm.
give a fuck. Don't go to
Uh,
Russia with fucking carts, dumbass.
She did leave a formal statement saying she knew about the travel restrictions, but
It's
went
okay.
anyway.
So then
So I just
listen,
9
if I
years.
get caught, if I go to fucking Russia and I get caught with blunts, like say the same thing on Top Hoods. Say Rob's a
I have,
fucking dumbass.
and I will, but more importantly, I won't let you go because like as someone who cares about you and I consider myself a friend, I would say, bro, this is kind of stupid. I'm not sure you
But
really
what if
want
I
to go
had
to
a
Russia.
contract to go and play basketball in the WNBA, bro?
No,
In
I still
Russia.
think no. I'd still say you're stupid. If there was this massive weed event in Russia, and it was going to be the best weed event of all time, and they wanted to bring fucking me and you and Chris and fucking High Again and Matt and you know what I mean? Count me out, guys. I'm sorry, but I ain't go. Is it in Ukraine? Fucking count me out, bro. I ain't going over there, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just kind of makes sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know, and I know we probably sound like assholes. Like I'm
We
all
are
for
assholes.
anybody. This is like the general statement. Like nobody should be locked up for cannabis, of course. But
Especially in
again,
Russia, I guess.
we're ready to trade her for a fucking arms dealer who provides weapons that kill people. Let her big tall ass sit. Like I don't give a fuck. Like we got people here who are nonviolent criminals who literally crossed the fucking border to sell an ounce in Ohio who are still fucking sitting in prison. So there's people like in other. That was just one case because I'm selfish. Lots of cases of people who have been in there since before legalization talks were even on the table, and we're not expunging records and getting people out of there. So why are we going to fight for a political situation? This all this is political pressure and media pressure. Because it's crazy. Because in a situation where you do the crime, you do the time. That's what it is. They didn't take her from a flight and plant shit on her. Like she's admitted it.
She's admitted it, man. You're
And she
right.
walked
And
into court looking all smug. Like,
yeah,
and she kind of just has this look, but she don't give a fuck. So do your thing,
yeah.
dumbass.
I'd hate to see anybody locked up overseas, man. I don't. We didn't ask for her to get locked up. We didn't want her to get locked up. But it's like, do we really feel as if we should be released? I feel like like when someone gets like this arms dealer from Russia that got locked up, you almost feel as if he's like, yeah, you got me right now, but one of you guys are gonna do something real stupid,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna
yep.
get out.
You know, his
I'm
lawyer's
gonna
like, we're
get.
just waiting for it.
Just wait, because they're not very smart. Okay, just wait, just wait. Okay, boom, we got him. Basketball player coming over with weed, nailed
Comes in
him.
here, just whole area, just
Yeah, yo, Igor. Yeah, we'll have you home next week, bro.
bring your dumb ass in here. He's like,
Yeah,
don't bring
we're
cards.
assholes. We're assholes. We get
We're
it. But
assholes.
it's just like
I don't give a fuck. I was incarcerated for weed possession. Okay, so maybe not in Russia, but I wasn't
fuck.
like
I'm a
trade me
weed
for a
guy, man.
fucking
I would
arms
never
dealer.
bring weed to Russia. Gee, I just don't think that's smart.
It's
I
the
don't think that's smart.
stupidest shit on the planet. Like
I'm
and the
going to the
people
freest nation
look
in
at
the
his
world.
face. Look at her face.
Yeah, that's a killer.
That's a dumb face that needs to learn a lesson. That's a face that needs to be incarcerated forever on the right.
Never.
Look at that. Look at those eyes.
Oh, jeez. I thought we traded an arms dealer for her. Yeah, the trade hasn't been finalized. It's still.
This is the biggest trade in
No, and also
WNBA history.
they sent the arms dealer. They're like, yeah, just make sure Griner comes back, okay? All right, Eeyore, you go. Okay. Can you send Griner back on the way? You know what I mean? Like that would be the trade. You know what I mean? He's already gone.
Like, again, I just don't get it because, like I was just saying a second ago, biggest trade in WNBA history. It was big deal. But what are we gaining out of this in America? I know, like you don't want to leave your people behind, but how many other prisoners of
basketball
war? I'll
player?
just say, I don't know how many other prisoners of war have we had that has been like not as much news. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll come on a blip in CNN or fucking Fox for a second, and it's done. But we can't get away from this shit. Every weed related thing, every situation that I can think of, you know what I'm saying, is like, why is that not more popular? Why is that not a bigger conversation? Like, this is such a petty thing where it's like, if you got in trouble and you did the crime, everyone else is doing the time. Even if we don't agree with the law, it's fucking stupid. 100%. Cannabis should be legal everywhere. But Russia? We're not talking Indiana or Kentucky, which they probably treat you the same way. I get scared to death when I go through
Yeah,
Indiana with her.
right. So
Scared
guess
to
what?
death.
I wouldn't bring weed, bro.
I know, you don't come to America with weed, bro, you came to
That's what I'm
California and Nevada, you didn't bring weed.
I came to California and I still didn't bring weed into the freest nation on earth. Okay? I didn't out of fear of prosecution. Okay? So it's like,
Yeah.
why on I just don't get it.
Yeah, and then
Why
just
do
like
you
B
bring
staying
weed to
here,
Russia?
she probably wouldn't even get any time here, she'd just go home.
You wouldn't.
Think about that, like, would they charge her with something here?
No.
Drug smuggling, maybe?
It's fucking stupid. I just you you did a dumb,
You
man.
did a
And you
dum-dum.
can't expect your fucking country to come and save your ass now.
It's pathetic in my opinion, dude. Like this is
Sorry,
that
guys.
like extremism shit in my mind. Like this is where left right shit, you know what I'm saying? Politics should not be involved with this, but it's somehow becoming that. Someone globs onto shit. Get our people, save our people, bring, that's it's huge. It's huge. Don't get me wrong. But how I look at it is like this makes us look bad as a country. It makes us look like entitled
Duh.
Americans who, again, like, you just walk in and do what the fuck we wanna do, and then instead of, like, focusing on big issues, we're worried about the basketball player with weed in Russia, and it's like,
Our issues are on a 4-year cycle, bro. You know, it's their election issues. I've said it multiple times. The East, there's countries in the world that are actively plotting on how to take over America, take over the world, how to destroy the well-being of the West. We are trying to determine how many bathrooms there should be. You know, we can't even figure out, very simple, very basic issues, and we're stumbling over ourselves when it comes to, what should be common sense, but isn't anymore.
there's no
And
such thing
so
as common sense, bro.
so we've got people that just thinks that they're entitled to take their weed and take their beliefs anywhere. It's entitlement, man, and you can't do that. These are the same people that would be willing to call, leaders like I hate to use the reference, but Justin Trudeau a dictator, a dictator. You know,
Dictator.
it's like, yes, you disagree with him, but he's not a dictator. Okay, I get it. Or he might be a dictator. He's not a dictator. So it's like
100%
this is the
dictator.
extreme. This is the extreme, and these are the people that are like, I'm just gonna bring my cart to Russia. You can't do that. You can't do that. The world isn't as just naive and just fucking rainbows and sunshines that you might think it is. So
That's and this is really where I think this is our a cultural thing for us is we've gotten very not entitled, but we've gotten very used to
ignorant.
savior, and we've gotten very used to mama and daddy coming to help type of shit, and very used to whatever fire I create, someone else will put it out. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? And
Hmm.
I feel like until we let this shit go, this is like the cancel culture shit. Joe Rogan not getting canceled. It seems like cancel culture is slowly dying. Let's not give this participation trophy. Let's not fucking help somebody here, and let's see how people change their behavior. And watch no one ever go to Russia, weed again from America. This will be the lesson. But if she gets out, watch this happen again because
Well,
it's
why
literally
wouldn't
just
it?
showing that you're enabling this bad behavior. And again, you should be able to bring all you want to bring. I think it's stupid, but why enable the poor behavior in that case? She's literally making us look bad. Cannabis consumers and Americans alike, and even Canadians. I'm gonna throw it out there. You're connected to us.
Yeah, I often say we all the time. Yeah, it's crazy. Of course, when it comes to these stories, any stories, all the stories, we pass the question off to you what your opinion is, because it's not just two of us sitting here in studio. It's well, there's about 40 of
3.
us. Three. And there's no one under the table. Get out of here.
4
Oh,
if you consider
wink.
Wink up there.
I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
we ask you what you think, whether it's you agree, disagree. We are interested in what you have to say. Although you may think that our opinions are concrete, they're actually quite fluid. They do
Yeah.
change based on evidence and
Dynamic
other opinions.
decision-making skills, that's what we have. Nothing
Yeah,
static.
no, we're grown ass men, and it's like we're learning as much as anyone else.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, we ask you whether you're here on YouTube or here on Twitch or on YouTube. What do you think? What do you think?